Hi guys, my name is Manish Kumar, and in today's video we will talk about some basic things about machine learning. So let's start this. To start with, I will give you some data points here. So imagine on this graph we have height of the people, and on this we have, let's say, weight. And what we are saying here is that we have some people and we measure their weight and their height, and we came up like the people having 2 feet, like the children's have their height and their weight point is here. Now the people who has like 4 feet height, their point is coming somewhere here, and similarly for 5 feet something here, and 6 feet something here. So you have this data in front of you. You know that I have these 4 points which we have observed. So we call it observed data point. And let's say we will call it them OD. Now, if I will ask you here that give me the data point for give me the weight for a person whose height is 3 feet, or maybe 4.5 feet, or maybe 5.5. If I will ask you, what you will do? You will look into the data, analyze it. You will try to join these points in some way. So to keep the discussion very simple, let's say you draw a line here. So what you will do, let's say you draw a line at this point, and you see that, okay, this line can be a little bit up here to get more closer to these points. So basically what you will do, you will see like this distance, which is like showing that how much far you are from actually observed value. You will try to take it closer and reduce this distance. So for this distance we call error, because this is a error which we want to reduce. What is our goal? Goal is to reduce error. That's our goal. So what you will do, you will take this line out and something maybe like this. This may be a little more closer. So now you can see the distance, this distance, and this is pretty close, this is pretty close, and this is pretty close. Once you find a place where you know that this line is like closest to all the points, means our error is like minimum, there you have this line, and now you know the pattern. So when I will ask you, give me the weight of 2.5 feet person, you will just simply go from here and see that where it's intersecting this, and this is the weight. You will easily predict it. So if I will like simply see what steps you took here, first you analyze the data, second you learn the pattern, you draw a line close to the observed points. So basically you reduce the error, and fourth you started prediction. So as part of these steps, analyzing data, learning pattern, and started prediction, that is what the neural network. So the core concept behind the entire machine learning is what it works like, how the machine learn about it. Machine makes the neural network behind it in the back end. Using that neural network, helping you into the predictions. Exactly same steps, same thing machine is doing. So now you know the machine learning. So for machine learning, you have to provide some observed data, that this is our goal. That is what we observed for these particular inputs. These were the output. For these heights, this was the weight. And then in the second step, what you did, you draw those into the graph, and then you see the pattern. Okay, it seems like linear pattern. Started measuring the error. How much far I am from these observed points. And you started changing your line position, and then again you measured it, and you keep cycling it until you reach a point where you feel that now this is the closest point, and there you started prediction. So this was a small session, guys, where I explained what is neural network is, what is the core concept works behind it. Now you can imagine any, for example, if you want to have machine to identify the pictures, whether this is cat, dog, bear, horse. So you will provide observed data, million of pictures of these animals. Machine will read through the observed data, and then it will learn the pattern behind it, like how the cat pictures coming out, how the dog pictures, different size, different breed coming out, and based upon that data it will make a pattern. And pattern here we took a very simple case, it's a lean line we draw. But if you will see in the real world, this, or it could be anything, like any pattern. So basically machine will make or like learn the pattern from the data you will provide, and now onwards whenever you will show a new picture, machine will run the pattern with that picture and see where it lies. Is it like lying into the cat or dog bucket or horse or bear, and will tell you that this is my prediction. So thank you so much, guys. We will create next session where we will talk more about like how math comes here in picture. We will talk about how to reduce this error, how the gradient descent works here, and just want to learn the basic concept behind it. So thank you so much, guys. See you in next session.